Hello, welcome to another Gundam Battle Operation 2 video. Well, I guess the video started a little bit sooner than I expected, but here we are with the Dijeh SER dash R, the Gundam Sir, not Gundam Sir, the Dijeh Sir. I'm just gonna call it the Dijeh SE for short. Yeah, initial thoughts on this thing. Finally got a chance to do a match with it that wasn't kind of fucky. And I'll say it's pretty decent. Actually, I forgot to get my little stats on my phone out, so let me get that real quick. But yeah, it's a pretty decent suit, I'd have to say. It's got multiple stuns, a lot of boost gauge, doesn't have a dodge roll for some reason. Well, actually, no, not for some reason, but it doesn't have a dodge roll. And then it has overboost, which is nice, and a couple of leg and shoulder buffs. So I have the level 1 600. It goes to 650 also. And we'll start off with the level 1 stats here. We got the 25 ballistic resistance, 25 beam resistance, 16 melee resistance, 35 range strength, and 25 melee strength. So it seems kind of like in the ballpark that the Dijeh was, just kind of bulky, I guess, the word I'm looking for. Also, I just used overboost here to get away, which something about like overboost is weird because like it's hard for me to find like it's kind of like when I'm using the what's it called, the Demon Blade for the Striker custom. Same thing with overboost on suits, where it's like, man, when do I use this? I know for the Gundam, the GPO-1FB, you can just spam your dodge roll and you're safe. You can get out of something. But for some suits like the Akzaku Commander type or this suit, it just feels weird for me to use. I guess it's not like my alley or anything, because it's just, I don't know when to use it. Do I have to like boost all around my enemies in a circle, get it ready, or is like a last resort kind of thing? Because it does have maneuver armor, so you can use that to your advantage, obviously. But, you have a ton of boost gauge for that anyway. I've hardly just ever used the overboost unless I'm, like, purposely trying to get to it. But I guess, it's all there. I used it to run away behind my teammate, so I guess you can use it for that. In case, like, accidentally tackle. Or but also, another good thing about this suit is it has a bit of weapon variety. It starts off with the Hayukushiki beam rifle, and you can either switch it to the regular like shrapnel bazooka, or you can do a hyper bazooka, which is pretty nice. And then for sub weapons, well, actually for melee, it has the the twin Naginata beam sword that like every Gelgoog and DJ has. It has like was it the Gelgoog ground type downswing? One of the Gelgoog's downswings, where I think it's better than the regular DJ's downswing. And then it has the Vulcans, and for interestingly a sub-weapon, the GM2 beam rifle, which is nice actually. Honestly, that weapon felt like a sub-weapon anyway, and they put it on the DJ here. So that means you can have both ballistic and beam weapons on your suit at the same time. So I guess if you're fighting somebody, you can start off with that to get the most damage out of it, or if you're fighting Hubile that hasn't boosted its its ballistic resistance up, you can put a bazooka on, or you can use stun lock too. Stun lock's pretty damn good with this suit, and of course you can do like multiple tackles with this fucking overboost. I forgot about that too. But yeah, so pretty decent all around suit. One problem though is the dodge roll, which that's just, it's weird because at 600 and 650, a lot of suits have instant stuns, and maneuver armor ain't gonna help you much, I would say. It can definitely help you when you're charging somebody, but sometimes you're gonna have to stop. And then once you get shot, it feels like the whole enemy team suddenly just noticed your stun, so they're gonna aim for you, and you get stun locked. And because of how the connection in this game is, sometimes you'll start boosting and then somebody shoots you and then you get stunned anyway, so it's like, oh great, that's cool. sometimes you need that dodge roll to just, I need to get the fuck out of here, But, you can make, I know some people that make do with suits like this. Like, I know King Fode loves his Akzaku commander type, and he makes it work. I've seen James do pretty damn good with this suit. Really good, actually. I don't think it's that big of a problem. I guess for me it is. Like I said, it makes up for other skills and all that. And of course, I already talked about the overboost. Surprisingly, I didn't feel a problem with its legs. I don't know if that's because I just haven't been shot enough in the legs. I think I might have put a boost part on it to fix it. But I haven't noticed any, major, oh shit, I got hit in the legs and I'm almost fucking crippled. I'm almost Lieutenant Dan. Nothing like that, surprisingly. Oh, sorry, Mr. Dryson. I'm gonna... Oh, never mind, I gotta leave you for the ace. Haha, smart like that. And of course, compared to the original Dijeh, I think I would actually prefer the original Dijeh over this suit. I like the sub-weapon of this better, I guess in a stun lock kind of way, but actually the original Dijeh's shrapnel bazooka, even though it's inconsistent to get that stun sometimes, it does go through maneuver armor. So really, the Dijeh, compared to this suit, I think I would pick the Dijeh over this suit, even just because of that shrapnel bazooka. You can chew through raids with that. You pretty much hard counter raids and flying suits, and that makes it extremely useful. In this suit, you have really good stun lock potential, and you got some pretty beefy combos with it. Is there anything else I gotta say with it? Honestly, yeah, I think that might be it, even though we're not even the end of the match yet. It's just a pretty simple suit to get. You got stun locks. It doesn't have a dodge roll. You boost around. You have overboost. Also, they're getting really lazy with the counters here. It's another fucking kick. Just at least let me pick him up and throw him down. I haven't seen that counter in a while. The shoulder buffers are nice. It has 17,000 health. I'm trying to remember if the original Dijeh has more health than this. I think he did. I think he might have had less resistance, probably because, it was originally a 550 suit, and this is a 600. Also, I saw a lot of people say this thing can counter the Cubile, which I don't think it can. I mean, I played a few 650 matches, and I think I've only seen one of this suit, and it just did okay. It was middling. I mean, it's got the stun lock, which a stun lock for each Cubile dodge roll, and you can follow up with the melee once it exhausted those two dodge rolls. But again, this thing doesn't have a dodge roll, so it's going to eat all the damage that the Cubile will throw at it. Even with the maneuver armor, you're still taking the damage that the Cubile gives. Yeah, I'm just going to get fucked up here. Oh, hey, timeout. Alright. Was that a guy through the floor? Oh, no, that was a Wappa. Oh, Jesus Christ. Seeing shit. But yeah, mission complete. We'll see what we got going on right now. I didn't make it up on the board, but hey, second place, 4-2. Pretty good pursuit assist. Third in damage. Pretty nice. Almost 100k. Yeah, I'd say the Dijeh SE. It's a pretty decent suit. It'll do you pretty good. I don't feel like it should be a 3-star. Yeah, go ahead, make it a 3-star. It's an okay little suit. It's got some obvious flaws for me, especially at the cost range it's at. The no dodge roll can really hurt it, especially if you're someone who doesn't have top internet, or top internet connection, my bad. If you're suffering a little bit in the bars, and you try to boost around, you'll get caught even when you're boosting and trying to use your maneuver armor, and then you get stun locked, and it's very painful. Try to remember. The downswing's really good on the suit. And again, I think compared to the Dijeh, I think the original Dijeh is better in my opinion, just because the sub-weapon of the shrapnel bazooka shotgun that the original Dijeh has, I think it's way more versatile, and you can have a lot more flexibility in gameplay styles with the original Dijeh. You know, if you want to defend your support, well, you have that against raid types. If you want to go on the front line, well, you got that too. I keep on calling it the counter suit, so you use it to counter people. Not like tackle into people and counter them, just, you know, with your weapons. But this suit's not too bad either. I like the GM2 beam rifle as a sub weapon. So, you know, if you put that together with the Hakushiki beam rifle or your hyper bazooka, well, you got a stun lock going on there. A pretty mean one, too, because you can go in with your melee. And that melee is really good because when you get that downswing off, as soon as you hit that second part of the downswing, you can boost out of it, and then you can do something else, which is it's pretty damn good. It's almost like the Zogok's heat sword downswing, and you know some other ones, but I can't think of those at the moment. But yeah, you know, if you want to spend the tokens on it, go ahead. Honestly though, I was reading up the Wikipedia article, the Gundam wiki, you know, little fan Wikipedia thing they have for it. And you know, it showed off where it was from, like MSV, and apparently it was in a novel. I looked in that novel, and the novel had a really great bunch of suits in there that I actually want in this game now. Like they had one called like the RX something something Sam, which it was called Sam, and it looked really cool actually. I wouldn't mind having the Sam in this game. Or they had the two versions of the Masala. I think it was called like the Dino First, something like that. Basically, it looked like the Masala if it was like mixed with a T-Rex or like a Velociraptor. It was kind of like, had like you know, the dinosaur legs, had little tiny front claws, and then it was just the Masala upper torso with its beam cannons jutting out of its shoulders. I was like, oh, you know what? That would be kind of cool in this game. You know, if the Masala is too tall, well, there you go. It's a little bit hunched over. You can have that. And then the other Masala version's basically a they call it like the Dino First Faust Alpha, and it was basically like a weaker version of the other one. I was like, oh man, those are some really cool ideas. And they had like the Nemo sword type. Really interesting ideas there. A lot of that novel Gundam stuff is really interesting. You know, like the High New Gundam or the Nightingale. Oh god, if they ever had the Nightingale in here, I don't even think they would, because it's too fucking big, too wide. I mean, I don't even know if they think would they even do the High New. I know they're gonna do the new Gundam and Sazabi, obviously, of course, but what would they even say? Like, oh, this was gonna be their prototype. Fucking weird. But yeah, that's the Dijeh or Dijeh SER. Like I said, pretty decent suit. It works as a general. Pretty obvious flaws. But you know, like I said, I saw some people do really good with the suit. It's just not my it's not. I can't say anything fucking today. Apparently not. In my opinion, not in my opinion, Jesus Christ, man, I cannot fucking speak with this tongue, man. Alright, what I'm trying to say is that I've seen other people do good with it, but apparently I'm just not good with it. I just can't, you know, that sometimes that's how life is. You're just not good at something. I'm not good with the Dijeh SER, even though I got second place here. That was after a few goofy matches with this thing. Like I said, I can't do the overboost too well. It's like the Demon's Blade for me. I think I'll just take a suit with a double dodge roll and, I don't know, just a beam rifle and maybe a beam sword, and then I'm good. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe if you want. I'd really appreciate it. And, you know, type up in the comment section what you feel about the Dijeh SER. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Well, you know my opinions on it. I think it's okay. I think, you know, if this is a suit you're interested in, go ahead and spend the tokens on it. But I feel like this could be leading up to something more. And, you know, apparently since this is the Halloween suit, you know, a few days before Halloween, I feel like they could have done something else for Halloween. The Halloween update here was actually just kind of disappointing. No new costumes. only one level of the Dullahan. We don't get a 450 for some reason. The GOG had 2 levels on it last year, from what I can tell. And no, we just got a level 3 of it too. And then the Dullahan's like, hey, I'm in this because I'm called something spooky. And I only got 1 level. And then, you know, this suit comes out and it's like, oh yeah, it's really weird looking, but I guess it's, what's so Halloweeny about it? I saw funny little jokes like, oh, the O is gonna be it because it's Halloween. I'm like, nah. They're definitely saving the O. If they're gonna use the Dullahan for Halloween just because it's called the Dullahan, they're gonna use the O for New Year's because it's colored yellow like gold. You know, they did the Hayakushiki for New Year's last year because it was gold. I know for certain the O is gonna be New Year's. If not, probably Christmas. If not either of those two, then I am seriously questioning. Yeah, I think so. Seriously, gonna question what the devs are doing at this point, because we still don't got a few popular Zeta suits, and then we have shit like this, which that sounds really rude to me to say shit like this. No, but it's a good suit, but it's like, oh man, you know, we can use like the Bondoc. The Bondoc looks fucking scary, at least a little bit. They could have used the Bondoc here. It'd be interesting, you know, holiday suit. They probably would have fucked it up somehow, but but yeah, I think that's gonna be it, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.